Hi, and welcome back to Musicians Edition Practice with me for flute. Today we are working in the Rubank Intermediate Method for flute or piccolo. And today we're on page 10, working on staccatos. All right, so staccatos is when we're gonna play notes short. We're gonna shorten the notes. And that's anytime there's a dot above the note. Not to get it confused with dotted quarter notes, where the dot is to the side, staccato is on top. Okay, so let's take a look at our example on the top. When it's written as staccato, right, you can see that it's just written 1, 2, 3, 4, but the way we're gonna play it, look at the bottom part, okay? That looks a little scary, but really all it is we're just gonna tongue and take off on the beat, okay? Like this. Rest. Right? So it's almost just like we're playing a 16th. That's kind of what we're thinking of it as. So why don't we just try this example real quick. Keep it nice and short. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That's all it is. Keeping it short. Ta, 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 ta. Let's do it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That's all that is. Let's go ahead and take a look at our actual exercise number 1, staccato etude. Okay, so first, let's take a look at what we have going on. What do we have going on in our key signature? We have 1 sharp, F sharp. Is this major or minor? And which major or minor is this? G major. Perfect. Tell me about our time signature. Common time. We're working in 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Looking ahead, do we have any accidentals? We do. We have 1 C sharp a little along the way. All right, so let's take a little look into this further when it comes to our rhythms. We can see that we're starting with staccatos in measure 1. Also take note, that last note in that measure, right, we have the note, and then we have a line above it, and that is a tenuto. A tenuto is opposite of a staccato. So when we're playing a tenuto, we're playing the note fully out for its duration, okay? So measure 1, right? And then don't take a breath because we want that to be full length. So when it comes to tenutos, play it out in full. Do not breathe in between the tenutos unless there's a breath mark. All right, so first, I just want to make sure we can get our fingerings down. So let's just play this as if there were no staccatos. We're just worried about what the notes are and figuring out our rhythms, getting the feel for everything, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So we can feel that a good hunk of this, the pattern is repetitive, and some of the notes are like repetitive in certain things, so that's going to help us. Okay, so now what we're going to do is add in the staccatos, and take note that the staccato section is only that top line, okay? And that's gonna just get us a feel for how we need to tongue differently and shorten it versus playing it longer. Okay, so this time, let's add in the staccatos. All right, ready? And we're gonna speed it up a little. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So were you able to really feel a difference between line 1 and then the rest of the song? After playing the staccatos, it might feel a little laggy. That's how it feels to me. I want to keep the whole thing short, but it's not. So only keep that top line short. All right, let's go ahead and do it again. Let's speed it up a little bit more. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. All right. Once again, just remember to keep those staccatos short, 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 short. Top line. All right. I think we're ready to go ahead and move on to exercise 2 now. So take a look at our key signature. What do we have going on? Same thing from our previous one, also in G major. Let's take a look at our time signature now. What do we have going on? This one is in 3/4. 1, 2, 3. Let's take a look at where our staccatos are too. It's in a lot more. We have now staccatoed quarter notes and eighth note runs. But you can do it. It's really easy when it's just on the beat. Ta, 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 ta. Real short. All right, so let's have our first round not staccato. We'll just play it as it would normally be, and then we'll add the staccatos in. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, perfect. Now we're going to add those staccatos in. So anywhere you see that dot above the note, shorten it. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So once again, you can kind of feel the difference when we're looking at line 2, right? Starting on that high D, and then it goes into the non-staccato after that. We can really feel the difference there. Okay, so make sure you're staccatoing only where it's marked, and then playing when there's not staccatos, you're making that full length. All right, let's go ahead and try that again. This time we're going to add in our dynamics, so take a moment to see what we have going on dynamic-wise. There's not a whole lot of motion here. We're going to start kind of soft mezzo piano, and then starting of second line, coming straight into mezzo forte, and then crescendoing up to whatever. All right, so we're going to go a little faster, adding in dynamics, still staccato where marked. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. Let's go ahead and do it one more time for good luck. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our last exercise of the night, Petite Minuet. All right, so first let's take a look at our key signature. What do we have going on? We have no sharps, no flats, okay? Take a look at our time signature. What do we have going on? Still in 3, 4. All right, now this one looks a little bit scarier just because it has the runs. But if you look, the runs are not staccatoed. What we do have staccatoed is the quarter notes followed by those runs. And I mean, there's a little bit of eighth note that's staccatoed. But like where you see the slurs, that's not staccatoed. All right, so for this go around, And one more thing too. Look at the end there. DC. What does that mean? Do you remember? It means when we hit DC, we're going to start from the beginning, and then we're going to play until it says fine. Okay, so we're going to play all the way through lines 1, 2, and 3. Repeat to beginning. 1, play until 2. Last measure of 2 says fine. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and play this without the staccatos. We're just going to get the feel for the piece, so we're going to feel the rhythms and we're going to feel where the notes are. There are some other things like some accidental notes, so just take mind of that. If you want to circle them in before we play, go ahead and do so. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. So I think you already know with the staccatos added in, this is going to be a fun piece. So let's do that. This time we're going to play it with the staccatos and slur where you're supposed to slur as well. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Yes, much funner with the staccatos. I don't know about you, but I've noticed when I'm playing this too, just the way the runs work, that the dynamics might naturally just come, right? Because you want to kind of build it up and grow and then come back down when it's the staccatos. And if not, that's okay. We're going to get the dynamics this time, okay? So we're going to start off mezzo piano, kind of quiet. We're going to crescendo up with the run, and then we're going to crescendo down with the staccatos, okay? Then same thing, we're going to crescendo up for the run. We're going to hold there for a little while, and then we're going to decrescendo, down all the way down to kind of soft. Then we're going to crescendo, decrescendo, back with the staccatos. We're going to crescendo back up with the run, hold there. So we're going to start piano right off the bat. We're going to crescendo up to mezzo piano. We're going to crescendo up to mezzo forte. And we're going to crescendo up even more. And then when we have the lower registered, the mid-registered runs, we're going to start soft and we're going to crescendo up a little bit. Okay? We can do this. So this time we're adding in the dynamics. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So there might be some areas down here that you just might struggle with. Just make sure to take time, slow it down, just work on those sections, speed it up as you need to, right? So like, I know for some sections it might be going right into that second line. So then just start with maybe the staccatos. So slow it down and then just speed it up on any of the sections that you're struggling with. Okay, well, that concludes our lesson today. Feels a little short, but we only had 3 things and we weren't focusing on notes or anything like that, just keeping things short. All right, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, let me know down in the comments. While you're down there, don't forget to hit like, notify, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our practices. Thanks for joining, and until next time.